for the rainy weather. It calls for some interesting breakfast, right? So, here at Lathus Kitchen, I kept adai batter ready, which I would be making it. For that, I'm making some onion thogayal. This is not chutney. So, what is the difference between thogayal and chutney? Is that thogayal is a form of little solid form of chutney, rather you can call it, which can be eaten along with the rice also. Same time, thogayal can also be served with breakfast. So very simple chutney this, not too much ingredients, just with minimal ingredients we can make this delicious one. Like I said, you can serve this for your regular idli, dosa, adai, etc. Also, this can be eaten along with your rice on topping with some ghee or sesame oil, which will be very good. You need to try that once. A lot of togel recipes I've been sharing. Also recently I've gone live on how to make kottamalli togel, which is again a pretty much dish which can be eaten along with rice and can be served with breakfast. So let's get started how to make this. You can use any cold pressed oil. Here I'm using wood cold pressed coconut oil, just a teaspoon or maybe a little more. So the only binding agent for this togel is urad dal. So use it quite a lot. Here I'm using 2 tablespoons for one and a half onion. You can say a lot of green chili required because onion has a little bit of sweetish taste to it. So to balance that, I'm adding quite a lot of green chili. But you alter your spice intake. Depends on your needs. So in goes the urad dal. This needs a little bit of browning, so wait patiently or increase your flame to high, but just be around, don't leave it immediately. Urad has a property to go black, so just be careful on that if you're keeping your flame on high. Otherwise you can just keep it in sim and carry on with your other work, no issues. So here I'm keeping it on high, and since I'm showing this on live, I got to make this quick. I don't want to bore you all by doing it damn slow. Here I'm only going to tell you the ingredients and the way of sauteing, etc. uh, Once this is cooled down, we just need to grind it. Tadka giving is totally optional. You may want to give a tadka if you like it, or you like more oil intake, you can go ahead and do that. I typically don't give tadka unless until it is really calls for it, because it is an add-on oil to the dish. So why to increase the oil intake by giving tadka for chutneys is my view. Of course, views are different. Since we are a little bit health conscious, more than we, rather me, not my husband, yes, but I have to take care of his health because he's a diabetic, and more his cholesterol levels are not great now. So to balance that out, I got to reduce his oil intake, and me too. uh, Being health consciousness is always good. Eating balanced meal is very important. You can always get healthy fat from. Now the urad dal is nicely roasted. This is the color we are looking for. Nice golden brown. Now it's time to add on your green chili. Green chili, don't use it full. Either split it into half or you can chop them. Otherwise, it might splutter. After adding green chili in goes onions. You want to achieve a white color to this chutney, then do not overcook the onion. Let it be uh, little transparent, and then you may need to stop the cooking process to get white color to this togel. If you brown the onion, then the color of the thogayal might change into brown. So it totally depends on the way you cook the dish, the color of the dish turns to. So just a tip, you want to maintain a white color to this thogayal, you just cook little transparent the color of the onion turns into, and then stops it. That's it. So now I'm going to keep the flame a little bit high and then going to cook for just 2 minutes, not more than that. Hi Lalita Aditya mom, good morning dear. How are you? Thank you my dear. You're Tamil, right? The name sounds like Tamil only for me. Definitely South Indian, I know. And then thing goes in a little bit of tamarind. This is optional. Thank you, Lalita. If you add tamarind, it will give a bit of tangy taste to this dish. Again, it is optional, but if you're adding tamarind, you need to increase your spice intake more to this. Otherwise, it will balance out the tamarind that you're adding. So again, like I said, it's totally depends on your taste buds. We like spice, so I'm adding very little tamarind, not too much, just to get a bit of tangy taste to this. Yeah, Tamil இல்லைங்களா நீங்க? Okay. Uh, okay. And finally, little bit of coriander leaves goes. Particular thogayal recipe calls for ingredients, and the way of sauteing is very important. That's it. Not too much of cooking the onions, then it will definitely, the taste will change plus the color will change. You can still do that. Absolute no issues. How are you, Lalita? How is the weather? Where you from? Here in Mumbai, it's raining because it's monsoon time. நீங்க எங்க இருக்கீங்க? இந்த ஊரு? So now I'm going to turn off the flame. That's it. Once it is cooled down, I'm going to grind this chutney. Like I said, tadka is totally optional. You like to give tadka, just go ahead and add a teaspoon of oil, mustard seeds, and some urad dal and curry leaves. Then your tadka is done. Serve this along with idli, dosa, adai, whatever the breakfast recipe that you made, or you can serve it for lunch along with the white rice. When you make this thogayal, always make some kuttu recipe. The kuttu is something made of dal and vegetables. A coconut paste goes in. So have this thogayal rice along with a bit of kuttu to it. It will be very delicious. It's my personal favorite, so I'm recommending. You got to try it once, and if you like it, just carry on. Otherwise, just leave it. That's it. Oh, you're from Bangalore. How is it rain? Is it raining there? So that's it. Here is onion thogayal recipe. Once it is cooled down, I have to grind this and directly I'm going to serve it. I'm not going to give a tadka to it. Is it raining pa there? Actually, typically it's not a rainy season na in south. Here in Mumbai it is monsoon time, so it's raining. Oh, it's cloudy, is it? Okay. Maybe the impact of Maharashtra. There is a cyclone actually which has come in this part of the world. How is Aditya doing? Which grade he into? How is the channel going, pa? Chala, we'll catch up later, dear. Honestly, uh, thank you. I'll definitely get in touch. Now let me wind this up because breakfast time here, and you also have a good day. Paklampa.